Greetings, soul family. I'm back with another collective message. I hope everyone is doing really great. There's definitely been some interference with getting this specific message out that I wanted to get out, but we're back recording it again. I was having issues with my computer not wanting to upload the video that I made, but this is how you're gonna know if this message is for you. Here's some of the signs and synchronicities that Spirit has been giving me, because this is how I get my downloads, is through images, songs, animals, different things. So eagles could be significant, grasshoppers, rainbows. I was getting this song, I was channeling this song Hotel California by the Eagles could be significant. I want to actually read the lyrics. I have them pulled up for y'all. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of coladas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down there. I heard them say, "Welcome to the Hotel California." I'm sure you guys know the song. I was also getting I'm Totally Buggin' from Clueless. I feel like that's significant to someone out there. Also, doors were coming up. Doors are significant. Keys, unlocking a door. And I was strongly getting that now is the time for us to evolve or repeat, to release the binds, the shackles, the chains, or stay imprisoned in them. But the good news is that we have been given the key to free ourselves. We have been given the key to free ourselves. And by the next new moon, we are in between a portal right now, between two eclipses. By the next new moon in Libra eclipse, whatever it is that you are struggling with, whatever binds you, suppresses you, whatever those shackles are to you, it will be released very soon if you choose to. I feel like the collective that I'm tapping into is choosing that path of transformation going forward. Also, mermaids could be significant. Specifically, The Little Mermaid, a whole new world was coming in. So you're on the verge of a whole new world that is wanting to be birthed into your reality. Another way you're going to know this message is for you is if you feel like you have been showing up, you've been putting in the work, and you just feel like you're not getting those results that maybe you were holding on to with your ego, like the results that you expected to get. Maybe you feel like you're not receiving that. And that could be for many reasons, but most likely it's because you're not surrendering, you're not letting go and trusting the Most High to lead you into the promised land. So this message is definitely for someone that feels a bit stagnant, a bit stuck, a bit blocked, like your abundance is not here when you expected it to be. I do want to pull some cards and see what kind of energy is wanting to come out collective. We'll see what Spirit has to say about the matter. We have Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's a good sign, right? You could have been manifesting love. You could have been expecting a situation with love to be farther along than what it is right now. But we're going to tap in and see what your guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit wants to say. Angels, ancestors, star family, spirit guides aligned with the highest divine white light, please come through and give us a clear, concise message for the collective, please. Anything not of the light must leave now in Jesus' name. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Okay. And off the rip, we got, let's see, the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Leo could be significant, and the Hierophant. So this is telling me off the bat that this could have to do with work, which is what I was intuitively feeling about your finances maybe not being where you wanted them to be. And the Hierophant could also represent institutions, society. Maybe you're not where you wanted to be in like social network settings, like spiritually you could be not. I'm also getting with the Hierophant that maybe the ways in which you want to create wealth could be a little unorthodox, could be a little not accepted by society or your social circle in some type of way. But let's get a couple more cards and see what wants to come out for the collective. Please give us a okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end. Something you may feel like something has failed. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, but it came out reversed, which can represent your self-worth. So this is definitely giving me that something that you put a lot of work towards has ended or will end. This goes back to what I was intuitively feeling, which is that a lot of us may not be seeing the fruits of our labor, because the Nine of Pentacles came out reversed, which is like you're hustling, but you're not reaping the fruits of your labor, pretty much. And maybe it's because you were trying too much to fit in to societal standards, or to be the perfect boss, the perfect wife, the perfect husband, mom, dad, whatever. But I do see an ending. This could be the end of a contract, the end of a job, the end of a mindset, relationship. Take it as it resonates. And I'm also being called to share a dream that I had the other night. It was really lucid and intense, possibly even in the astral realms, honestly, guys. But basically what it was like I was in this tunnel, and there was an energy that was trying to attach, trying to come through this tunnel, which I think represents this eclipse portal. And it was like an energy trying to get into the vehicle I was in. And I was like rolling the window up at the perfect time so that energy could not come in. And then also in the dream, it was, there was a feeling of being like seduced, or like someone trying to get you sedated or intoxicated. But, you know, I like snapped out of it. And then there was these people that were on the other side of a screen door. And I went to open the door, and then someone was standing there, which I think represented a spirit guide, or your higher self, God, you know, whatever, that like shut the door. So it's like you're closing out these cycles, you're in this tunnel, you know, and the eagle symbolism again, like freeing yourself of something, transforming. Like eagles represent like strength, I feel like, you know, like power. They're majestic, they're beautiful, they're free, you know. So it's time to spread those wings, baby. Alright, we're gonna see. Holy Spirit, what else can you tell us about this ending, the clarification on any of this? We have the Empress in reverse. Indecision, creative blocks, being impatient. This could be your energy, or, you know, someone else's energy. What else do you want to tell the collective? To come out the Hermit. I'm seeing a decision. With this King of Swords, I'm seeing you kind of stepping out of your heart and making a decision after being in hermit mode, after taking the time to go within, to get guidance from within, soul searching, meditation, and then you finally being honest with yourself about something. Hold on. Anything else, Most High? What else do you want to tell the collective right now? Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups came out and the Knight of Wands came out. We have Cancer energy, Leo, water energy, fire signs, water signs could be significant. So with this Page of Cups, I feel like this Page of Cups, this love, it could be a new love, you know, if you're looking for love, but it could also represent loving and honoring yourself. It could be a new opportunity that fulfills you emotionally and spiritually. And with this Knight of Wands, it's giving like your passion. Like I really feel like a lot of you are walking away from something that society wanted you to be. Maybe like a vision or perception that your parents, your I don't know why I'm hearing like college professor. Okay. It could be that, you know, you're walking away from the version of you that society wanted you to be, and you're stepping into what fills your cups, what burns your fire, what, you know, lights you up inside, what fulfills you emotionally and spiritually. Because I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's like you're not really reaping the fruits that you want to be reaping right now. Creative blocks. You might be feeling overwhelmed and anxious about something, but I'm feeling like either you're already in this hermit mode right now, or you're going to be soon. You're going to be diving deep and asking those hard questions, going inward and making decisions that might not suit everybody. Decisions that your social circles and maybe people of authority in your life may not agree with. But it's something that lights you up. It's something that makes you want to charge forward, something that it could be seen as, this could be something impulsive, like maybe, you've had that business that you want to start, you've had that on your mind, but people around you are trying to tell you like, oh, that's never gonna work. Who are you to do that? Like, what makes you so special? Why don't you just go get a 9-to-5? Why don't you just go to college? Why don't you do this? But you're like, nah, I'm gonna go towards what fulfills my heart, what, sets my soul on fire. And there's nothing you can do to stop me, because I'm flying like an eagle right out of here. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm gonna have to make a last part to this, but 1 second. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up because my phone is on like 10%. Clarity on what the collective is releasing. Clarity on the Ten of Swords. Clarity on the Ten of Swords, please. Oh. Okay, so all these cards came out in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. When it comes out reverse, this represents, like I said, something that you've actually been putting a lot of work into this. You've been like breaking your back trying to make this work, whether it's a job or relationship. We have a lot of earth energy, which, I'm feeling like this, it could be a relationship, but, because the Page of Cups can also represent new love, but we'll get to that in a second. But with all the pentacles, it's like giving work related, money related. Ace of Pentacles reversed, that's bad investments, lack of planning, lost opportunity. So I'm feeling like, you invested a lot of your time and energy into something that maybe was not even really what you wanted in the first place, but it was something that you were pressured into doing, something that people around you were telling you was the right thing. And then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Sagittarius could be significant. We also have Virgo. Anyways, yeah, Eight of Wands reversed. Delays, holding off, waiting, panic, slow down, frustration. Because I asked for clarity on the Ten of Swords, and that's whatever's ending for you. So whatever's ending for you is something that you put a lot of time and energy and effort into, but it just wasn't serving you. It wasn't you weren't getting the fruits of your labor with whatever this was, okay? So whatever that is, it's ending, and possibly before the next new moon. Okay, so what's on the other side of this new moon? What's on the other side? What's on the other side? Ooh, what's on the other side after they're releasing this? Okay. Oh, okay. I knew it. All right. You cannot make this up, you guys. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So that is very significant because Ten of Swords, it's ending, it's a failure, it's something is ending, and the Tower is like your world might be crashing down right now, it feels like, and it can be, you know, scary, but this was in my last, these cards have been consistently coming out, so that's how I know that this is happening for a lot of people right now. You know, it's like you put all this work in, and then this tower, you put all your time and energy building this tower, but it was on a false foundation. And now that foundation is no more, it's crumbling. But look, because I said, what's on the other side of this new moon portal? And we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. You guys, ace, 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 3 aces. The Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing is that after this new moon, specifically the eclipse that we're about to have happen, you're gonna be getting this mental clarity around what it is that once you free yourself from, you know, all of this past energy that was not serving you, was not fulfilling you, once you get past that, you're going to be getting mental clarity on something, a breakthrough. And this could also have to do with love, you guys. I wasn't really expecting this to be like a love reading, but Ace of Cups is love, you know. It's love, compassion, spirituality. And if you're not looking for a relationship, or you're already in a relationship, or, you know, whatever, then that could mean like a newfound love for yourself or for your creative passion, because we have this Ace of Wands, which represents new projects, inspiration. And so, like I was saying earlier, you know, whatever you had been putting all this time and effort into, you weren't passionate about it. You know, it wasn't lighting you up. The Knight of Wands, but that's what you're moving towards, this new beginning, this new love, new foundation, new job. Take it as it resonates. You could be starting a new business. You could be leaving a corporation that didn't serve you to start your own business that's going to, a lot of times I feel like when we trust the Most High and we release control, it's like a domino effect. So it's like you could be releasing these things of your past and then stepping into a new business, a new love, a new relationship, a new passion. Whatever it is you're going to know, you know, this is going to resonate with people in different ways, but you're going to have that mental clarity. Like, God is going to show you if you just ask, and if you seek and you shall find, you know. But with these 3 aces, it's giving clarity, a fresh start, a new project, a new relationship, you know. Take it as it resonates. Sorry if that was loud for y'all. Okay. Anything else before we wrap this up? Wait. Okay. So we have the Hangman. I feel like that's kind of the energy you guys might be in now with the Hermit too. It's like there's a fear of letting go here. And yeah, because the Hangman's in reverse. There's a fear of surrendering because you want to hold on to control. Because like I said, you put all this work in, and whoever you are, you're not a quitter, you know. Yeah, hard work, Knight of Pentacles. You're not a quitter. You're a hard worker. You're somebody that appreciates routine, appreciates putting the work in. And you got the 8 of Swords reverse, which can be self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts. But it also is about acceptance and freedom. So I feel like this is, you're going to be, see how this person is like blindfolded and tied up, you know? You're going to be untying yourself, unbinding yourself, and soaring like an eagle. Okay, you're gonna be, this is what I'm getting, by the next the next new moon eclipse, you're going to be releasing these binds from yourself. You're going to be stepping into something amazing. The World card on the bottom. Completion of a cycle. A new beginning. The Sun. Yes. The Sun is all about celebration and coming together, positivity, success. Whereas before, yes, you weren't having success before with what you were doing, but ooh, we also have Six of Cups. So with the Sun and the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this could be a union with your soul family, your soul tribe, soulmate, past life, old friends. But it's definitely going to be a celebration for sure. A celebration and a new beginning is on its way to you. Celebration and a new beginning. Okay, we're going to wrap this up soon. Sorry, you guys. Sorry it's a little bit long, but I've just been feeling like I really needed to get this message out because I feel like we're all going through something similar right now. Okay, we are wrapping this up. So, like I said, for some of you, this is going to be... Hold on. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get rid of some of that background noise. So, like I said, for some of y'all, this is going to be about your job, about your career, about society. But this could be still be about society, like not accepting you moving on from something. But I am feeling for some of you this has to do with love and relationships, possibly a long-term partnership that you had put all this work into that was not producing the fruits that you wanted. Because we do have this Ace of Cups here, which pretty much represents somebody coming in that's going to make your cup overflow with love. Especially with this Sun card and the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past returning, but it could also represent a past life connection. I think I am going to do specifically a collective love reading after this because I'm seeing the energy and I'm feeling it for some of you. But like I said, if you're in a happy, committed partnership or you're not looking for love, you know, but also love finds you when you're not expecting it, you know. But anyways, take it how it resonates, please. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it to fit, you know. But yeah, I feel like this could really either be about work or a relationship. It can also represent just like your own limiting beliefs that have kept you. For some reason, I wanted to say Kelsey. I don't know why that name was coming in. Kept you, or Casey. Something that kept you bound before. So, a mindset, you know. But the Hangman, the Hermit, you're going inward. You're in this tunnel, in this portal of becoming and remembering who you are. You're going to be flying, soaring like an eagle into this new beginning, new project, clarity on what you want, clarity on your path and how you're going to move forward. And is there anything else for the collective before we close up? Ooh, wow. We got the Devil here, which represents, you know, it's all about representing the chains, the binds, what's holding you back. Capricorn could be significant. And then we also have the Death card, Scorpio. And the number 13, 31 could mean something. But these two cards came out together. So that tells me that whatever was holding you back and binding you, it could be, also could be some kind of addiction that you had to release, a mindset, a person, karmic energy. Like in the dream I had, it was this devil energy, this karmic energy that was trying to come in, but your higher self, your spirit guides, God, whoever, like, was closing the door on that shit, okay? They were closing the door, rolling the window up on it, you know, like, no, that's in the past. You know, it's over. It's over. Anything else? So with the Five of Wands, there's a lot of pressure, tension, instability right now, right? But the Six of Pentacles, you're moving into an ebb and flow, a give and take, receiving, sharing, you know, collaborating. Anything else? Taurus could be significant. We got the Four of Swords, which represents rest and contemplation. So the fact that you have, and meditation, solitude. So the fact that you have this Hermit, the Hermit and the Four of Swords. Libra could be significant. Virgo. That tells me that you're on a journey of going inwards and checking in with yourself on a deep level. Retreating with yourself, going soul searching to find out what's on the other side of this tunnel. That's what's on the other side. The Fool. Notice how it says 0. It's not the beginning or the end. It's the in-between. It's walking that tightrope in between. The Fool is on the other side of this portal. On the other side of this tunnel. It's your new beginning. It's your new beginning, okay? Ace. 3 aces. 333. 111. 111. 1111. Could be significant. This is a new beginning for you, truly. This is a new beginning in all areas. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Pretty soon you're going to be preparing for this new chapter. You're going to be, after you released it all the baggage. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Cancer can be significant. Celebration, friendship, community, happiness. So you're definitely with the Sun and the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. 6336 could be significant. You're coming together, and 111 again here, see? You're coming together with those in your community, your friends, your family. If this is love, then you're going to be able to give and take with this person. You're going to be able to celebrate. You're going to have also a friendship too, I'm seeing. But definitely the new beginning is here. I'm going to see if one more wants to come out. And we got this Deception, Page of Swords in reverse. So just, like I said, just be careful of, because whatever you're releasing is not going to want, whatever it is, it's, you know, going to try to, you might be in your head about this, you know, you just be careful not to be deceived at this time. Listen to your intuition, pray, meditate, whatever it is you believe in, you know, go within and find the answers. And I'm hearing like, don't seek answers, or don't seek validation from those around you at this time. Just go within, listen to your guides, God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. Check in with that. It's not really a good time to be getting advice from like certain people, you know, unless you're 100% sure that those people are for you. But even if they are for you, sometimes people's opinion and perspective is not going to align with your highest divine timeline, because they're not going through what you're going through. It's your journey, and not everyone's going to understand that. Okay, so I think that's it for the cards. That's pretty much it for the message. Like I said, just be careful of those limiting beliefs. Careful of that like sneaky karmic energy. But I see that you're ending it. You're ending that, you know, and the deception, this could be coming from other people around you at this time. Don't listen to people, because deep down you know the right choice. You know what's best for you. Okay? You're getting this new beginning. You're getting the sun. You're literally getting the sun. You're getting you're getting your happy ending, you know? You're moving towards a very prosperous celebration in your life. So whatever it is that's holding you back, by the next new moon, you're going to be free of it. You are. And you're getting a new beginning. So that's it for the message. Like I said, fly like an eagle, rise above the noise. And you're going through the tunnel, you know. You're going through. You're going to make it out the other side. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and I'll be back with the next one with a collective love reading. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night.